I don't advocate the banishing of trash for any of Dark Eye Nightmare's effects, including ones you don't really care about banishing in your graveyard, because decks that play a lot of traps more likely play Pot of Extravagance, which prevents you from doing what? Drawing cards with card effects for the rest of the turn. But for the sake of argument, let's just say you actually entertain the idea of playing Dark Eye Nightmare, which I think is pretty stupid, but
that's not the point.
None of its effects actually give you card advantage. You break even at best, so even if you have traps in your graveyard to banish, you're not getting much out of it. I feel like drawing one card is worth banishing one trap, not two, and drawing two discarding one is worth banishing two traps, not three. But as you can clearly see, that's not what this says. The likelihood of decks that would actually entertain playing this trash decks that play a lot of traps should have at least one in the graveyard, but
there's only one problem with that.
You draw a card, then put one back on top of your deck, effectively time sealing yourself, which will be fine if you drew more cards, but you're only drawing one. You have to banish three of them things just to get remotely decent card draw, but as I've already said, the draw isn't worth the cost, although you can pitch a trap to the graveyard to banish. Now to this stupid protection effect, you can only save it from battle. That's terrible, but in order to use Dark Eye Nightmare to its fullest, draw two, discard one, and protect us from battle once per turn, you have to have 4 traps in your graveyard.
What kind of shit is that?
If you want card draw, you have Desires or Extravagance, and if you want card selection, you have Duality or Prosperity. These 4 cards would have to be non-existent for Dark Eye Nightmare to be considered, but fortunately we don't have that issue, thank God for that. On the bright side though, this being terrible is a testament to how good the card draw and selection we have available is, because if this was actually good, that would be a much bigger problem. So yeah, he's trash, but that's not exactly a bad thing this time.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Thanks for watching. My Patreon and other things are in the description if you happen to be feeling
Just a little bit
generous and you would also like.
Help me!
Without getting emotional here is the facts. The facts are is that I wouldn't be anything without y'all. I said this before, but I'm not going to get emotional about it. This is just the truth. The truth is I started this with no credentials over 10 years ago. And even though it seems like a formality at this point, I appreciate y'all a lot. Discord server links in the description. You can reach me there. I will make an attempt to respond to people more. I promise. Appreciate you.
And you know this, man?